figure out lodging first.
Partner, Paimon.
Navia! It's been forever!
You got that right. Representing the Spina di Rosula, of course.
Top dog of the criminal underworld. Yeah, that checks out.
Is that my new nickname? I'm not opposed. It's kind of snazzy.
It's great that we found you. We're working a commission to help with participant registration right now. You know, goods verification, stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, take a seat. I ordered a whole bunch of food. Clorand and Chevreuse went to unpack some things, but should be back in a sec. Oh, speak of the devil.
Talking about us?
Clorand! Chevreuse! You're here too!
Nodcry is a chaotic and dangerous place. Considering the Spina's importance to Fontaine, the last thing we need is for something to happen to its president.
I do find it nice to travel with friends, but come on, look who you're talking to. What's the worst that could happen?
With that nonchalant attitude, it's anybody's guess.
Fair enough. Guess you can mark down our champion duelist here as my bodyguard.
Gang boss and her bodyguard. Got it. Should we mark you down for the expo too, Chevreuse?
No need. I'm here on official business. A lot of our recent cases have had ties to Nodcry.
And that's Paimon's cue to butt out. Oh, one more thing. What's the Spina planning to trade at the expo?
Oh, this right here. It's one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest inventions. It's a kind of relay system that allows the user to unleash Numa and Usia energy in battle.
So it's a weapon?
Of course. At a market with no legal oversight like this one, weapons are gonna be the first to go.
Yeah, so. Still, bragging about not having to follow the law in front of Chevreuse feels wrong.
I don't mind. I've read quite a bit about lawless territories and crime novels before. As a detective, I know that I'll need to put the rules aside for now if I want to get things
Hello,
going.
Erdijil?
And on that note, I should get to work.
Did I say your name right? I'm sorry if I mispronounce it.
Now, ready to head over to the venue? Just follow us!
All right, let's get this show on the road. I want to get a bit of shopping in as well.
Hello, Darkness. What's up? Just doing this event for Genshin. Trying to catch up. Because I think this event is over, like, what? Less than 5 days or about 5 days?
Even bigger than I expected. I'm hoping more people will show up, though.
It'll get busier once things kick off. Still, looks like Yehoda needs a lot of help.
Changed what?
Brand and I are all set up for now. Be sure to stop by our booth when you get a chance.
Let's see, in Pneumosia Barrage countermeasures, travelers will equip an experimental shield which can alternate between Numa and Usia. Oh, who were you before? Alright, see ya, Erdijil. Thanks for stopping by. Usia to counter the incoming barrage. See, when the experimental shield comes into contact with a barrage of a different alignment, the traveler takes damage due to the annihilation reaction. Okay, I see. Losing action points. When coming in contact with a barrage of the same alignment, the experimental shield will absorb it and convert it into energy for attacks. Let's see. Up to 3 stacks of energy can be stored. Each time an attack is launched, consume 1 stack of energy to fire homing attack at the nearest opponent. The alignment of this attack is the same as the current alignment of the experimental shield. When the attack's Numa or Usia alignment is opposite, to that of the opponent, it can deal thrice the damage. Okay. Yeah, Darkness, I'm not sure. What was your old name? Certainly, certain heavy armored opponents and strong lord type opponent each possess an elite ward with Numa or Osea alignments. Only attacks with an alignment opposite to the ward can break it. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. I guess I'll play this. Alright, bring it on.
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard.
Oh. So I want to grab this. Okay, I see. Interesting.
Equipment upgraded. Now's our
Hmm.
chance.
Oh, okay. Okay, I understand it. Seems like a pretty easy event. Let me see. Oh, your little gang edits. Angel. There you go. Did I say that name right? Okay, so that's what I need to do.
Keep it together. Slow and steady now.
Alright, I need these balls. Oh shit. What? I can't fire it yet. Oh.
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Okay, seems pretty easy.
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard. it! This is just a simulation, but be on your guard.
Ready, partner?
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance. This is just a simulation, but be on your guard.
I've activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it! Here comes the toughest mecha. Time to go all out.
Actually, this is the second ship in our fleet. The Alcor's back home patrolling Guyunstone Forest.
Beidou! The infamous merc captain who sails the high seas!
Yeah. We've met, remember? What's with all the pomp and circumstance?
It's a long story.
Well, no sense standing around. Take a seat, tell me all about it. I'll have my men roll out the welcome mat. Ah, I see. So you know the head honcho of the curatorium, huh? Your network of connections is something else, that's for sure.
Right. We need a record of who's participating in the expo and what you're planning to trade.
Well, mark down me and a few crew members as participants. The rest will stay on the ship. As for what we're trading, take a look.
What is it?
A while ago, Ningguang revamped the Guizhong Ballista. The beauty you see here is one of her new and improved models. It has insane firepower and comes complete with remote guidance for accurate striking even at long distances. I just know people are gonna be fighting to get their hands on it.
Are you sure you're allowed to sell stuff like this?
Don't worry. Compared to the model the Millileth's using, this one might as well be an antique.
Never wasn't kidding when she said no restrictions, huh?
Oh, I'm sure someone will bite. Buyers from all over Teyvat will be in attendance, after all.
Yelan?
Ah, sorry. I was so busy with the cargo, I forgot to mention that Yelon was aboard.
No worries. You here for the expo too, Yelan?
No, I'm just here for work. Captain Beidou was kind enough to lend me a ride, so no need to register me with the expo. Anyway, it's been a while, traveler. If you get the chance, be sure to pass along my the sensitive kind.
Sounds like our cue to stop asking questions, doesn't it?
Well, I'll be off then. Once I'm done with this, drinks are on me.
About time! I've been itching to see Nod cry from the bottom of a bottle.
All right, that's it for registration. Follow us, and we'll take you to the venue.
So, this is the place, huh? Not a bad spot. When you've got some time, come help me test the remote guidance on this thing. It's a real thrill, you'll love it.
The 3 participants that Yehoda mentioned are all set now. Let's go give her an update.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
Surge, a moonlit night for all.
not live on YouTube. I'm sure I'm live on YouTube. Let me check. Did I accidentally put it on? No, it's public. Let me check. No, I'm definitely live on YouTube. I've just checked. And it is public, so it's not like I private it or anything. Let me check. See. Yep, I am live on YouTube. Oh, that seems pretty easy. Oh. Varka wants me to use swirl. Alright, I guess I'll use these two guys. And who else? Let's see. Who should be my third guy? I'll just slap in a Raiden, because yes. Your day 3 impression of NTE.
Locked and loaded. Waiting on your signal.
Illusion shattered.
By royal decree, Inazuma shines eternal. Shined up. Let's play.
Your second favorite game? Damn, that's pretty highly rated.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives.
Oh. Yeah, I guess their launch, they did I think for a launch, it is pretty good.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
But I think that there is like some kind of like controversies and stuff. So I can't say it's like 100% smooth. It's not as you can say, like drama free.
Let's play. Think you can get away? Midnight Phantasm. Time for takeoff.
Genshin launch? I don't know, man. For me, Genshin's not even like. I don't think I would even consider Genshin like top 5 on my launch list. Maybe it'll be like top 5. Probably back when it launched, like in 2019. But like current day launch. I don't know who'd I give it to in 2026. Wua definitely has a super rocky launch. Honestly, I'll probably give it to Mongol Stardive as one of the top contenders for a smooth launch. Mongol Stardive, NTE, Enfield. I think Enfield had that PayPal issues or something, but other than that, it was pretty okay. That'll probably be like my top three. I mean, that being said, like if that's like your top three, right? I don't think anything can beat Genshin because during the pandemic, Genshin just like popped off. Luna Charge. Just put those two in there. Alright, wait, where's Columbina? Columbina. Is there any more electric? No, I wish I have Inefa, but I don't have Inefa. I'll put a llama in there. I'll just put her in there too. Yep, no Inefa.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Close your eyes.
I don't even know how to use this guy. Alright, how do I do the thing?
Be silent. Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives.
Oh, my thing isn't it? Oh, we got 6 Umbra stages? That sounds like 3 more than usual.
Night falls.
With one heart, we pray.
Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons.
Those aren't Luna charges.
Fire support ready. Select the target. Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation. Nice! Good shooting!
Be silent.
Alright, I'm sure that's good enough. Is it? Let's see, does that get... That looks like it gets me all the rewards. Oh, Skirk. I do love Skirk.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
I don't know how to play Flints. I just put up whoever I think was okay. Oh, fire support right. Let's go. I did watch it. It was okay. I think the only thing that interested me was the was Nicole's kit and the cryo traveler with the gun. The story was okay. Usually, I don't really not too into Shinez Naya's like, or not Shinez Naya's story, but like the Sumeru story. But it sounds like they're trying to, when they were going over Nicole's kit, it sounds like they're trying to take a jab at Bennett's kit. It's like, oh, you, when you press skill, she buffs everyone on field and off field, and you don't have to be in an AOE or within an AOE. Lohan is not standard. Oh yeah, I saw that too. I'm like, huh. I thought he was standard, but I guess not. So it's pretty rough on that. But I don't know. It sounds like they're advertising Nicole's supposed to be power creeping Bennett. Because she has like what? An attack buff that can buff both the on-field character and off-field damage. She provides a shield, and then I think she also, her ultimate provides like a extra like application or something, like an off-field application. Lohan's kit was also kind of interesting too. Seems like Lohan's kit is if you pair with someone that that is good at just like has like a high burst, he benefits a lot from that. Wait, what's this? Did I get it? Yeah. Because like I think Lohan's kid something like he tries to match the damage of whoever's the highest DPS in your team or something. So someone with like a high burst would probably be a good match for him. And her. Let's see, Llama. Who do I wait? I have preset team here. But yeah, does that change your mind on pulling Nicole? Because I thought you weren't gonna pull Nicole anymore. Would Nicole be better on team that has like off-field damage? Because I don't think Bennett's circle buffs off-fielders, right? Only whoever's on field. Let's see. I have a Kanish, but I don't have Emily. Alright, so that's all of them here. Is that it? Oh no, wait. There's a side quest. Nicole, Emily, LTPS, Kanish. Isn't? Can't we roll for an? Oh, we can roll for Emily now. I don't know if I really need Emily. Damn, I have 30 of these rolls, but I'll probably save them until after the new Hammer Girl. Okay, so I guess now I just have to go through all this quest. Wonder how long this is gonna take. Is that guy flexing on a kid?
And move along. This spot is mine now.
Emily's your goat.
It's the lady in charge. We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us.
A troublemaker, huh? The expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are strictly prohibited. Read it and weep, Buster.
I don't know who's my Dendro main DPS.
Stuff like that for ages. Should be enough to scare off a punk like him, no problem.
Her face. Dude, I always
It's not
loved
like I wanted
Yehuda's
to beat
face.
anyone. It's just not fair.
What's that supposed to mean?
We all know the black market stuff is in the highest demand here. So how did these dwarfs get a spot selling these stupid toys? I did some digging, and guess what? Turns out these brats have connections in the Voynich Guild. Obviously, someone pulled a few strings to get them here. But me, I miss one stupid deadline, and that's when the rules start to matter? Give me a break.
Hey, we earned our place fair and square.
As if.
So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh? That might work for you on the outside, but not here and not under my watch. These kids earned the right to be here, same as everyone else. Don't believe me? Take it up with the guild. We'll see who comes out on top.
Just you wait.
Who the heck was that? Just some punk looking for a fight. But I scared him off without even lifting a finger.
Nah, I don't need an Emily. I just,
Close.
I could probably go with Nefer.
Well, he's lucky he decided to run off, or we'd have helped teach him a lesson. Thanks a million, miss. All in a day's work. Anyway, knew I remembered you guys. Your guardian works for the guild, right? Oh, was it again?
Auntie, are you alright?
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
I got caught up with something. I should have been here. I'm sorry.
Right. Ashvapati, the one man in the guild who wouldn't know profit if it hit him in the face. You get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world, and you're letting the kids use it to sell toys. No one else would even entertain that idea.
Well, the purpose of the expo is free trade, right? There's no rule that participants have to sell weapons.
No, but most people know it's gonna make real dough. Unlike a certain someone.
Ati, Neb, Rhea, head back to the booth. If anything else comes up, you call for me, okay? Don't be reckless.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
You two know your stuff.
Wait, what? Then why not make them look the part? They'll sell tons better that way.
If you were to leave your kids a gift, would you choose a toy or a weapon?
Well...
In any case, I'm not looking to make it big. I applied for the expo because the kids thought it would be fun. All I care about is them having a good time.
Fair enough. You're still gonna be busy with guild business though, right? Just a heads up. This might not be the safest place to leave the kids unattended.
I understand. A lot of children suffer because their parents are too consumed with work. It's unavoidable sometimes. But I want them to have better.
You know what? Don't even sweat it. I'll look out for them.
Aw, nice, Yehoda.
What the heck are you doing, Yehoda?
Really? That would be amazing. What do you say to Miss Yehoda, you three?
Thank you, Miss Yehoda. My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
Got it. I should get going then.
Wow. Way to step up, Yehoda. I'm just looking out for some kids. How hard could it be? Then again, I bet I'll be swamped with disputes to settle once this thing gets rolling for real. Relax, we'll help you out. Oh, also, we registered the last 3 participants. So, the expo can start now, right? Wow, already? In that case, let me go get things ready for the grand opening. Talk to you later. She really does have a lot on her shoulders. Attention, everyone! Participant registration is now complete. On behalf of the Voynich Guild, I am pleased to announce that the Non-Crime Trade Expo is open for business.
Alright, I already did all 3 of these.
Whoa!
I'm way ahead of.
There are so many people here now that the expo's officially underway. Take a look around. Wonder how Beto, Navia, and Anefa's goods are selling. Let's go check.
Excuse me. According to the expo announcement, you are in charge of mediating disputes between participants. Correct. Just now, as Aina was about to return to the workshop, she got dragged into a conversation with some individuals who appear to have unofficial ties to the expo. My database does not have relevant information on how to address the situation, so I came to you for help.
Unofficial ties, huh? Sounds a little shady.
Come with me.
This is the same dude.
A device that uses Numa and Lucia energies in battle. With that kind of tech, a bandit group could rob a caravan without even showing their faces.
Not
And
quite
what
his
about
best
this thing?
character.
Remote guidance, precision
You mean
bombing at
Yehoda?
long distance.
Or
If the folks
Yelan?
got their hands on it, their enemies might as well surrender on the spot.
Or Nefa?
The Fontaine Research Institute made the right call going through the Spina di Rosula rather than selling it
Yeah.
themselves.
I do
The same is
regret
true
not
for the Ministry of
pulling
Civil
for
Affairs, I'm
Nefa.
sure. A merc captain who
And
spent
I don't
most of her
know.
time at
It's
sea
probably
is
not
far
worth
less
it to pull
conspicuous.
Nefa anymore. I'll probably, even if she has a rerun, I'll probably skip her.
What about this girl? She seems to be
Actually,
trading
maybe
military
not.
grade weapons as well.
Maybe
The Plant
Shinez Naya will be
does
like,
take on a lot of orders for dangerous creations, but I think in this case,
will be a lot of characters with
I'm
the
not regretting
cryo
it.
element.
I think so.
traveler. Paimon, how did you find this place?
Although this location is indeed rather secluded, Aino has equipped me with a special sensor module. With it, I was able to detect that you had pulled her aside for questioning.
The rumors are true then. She's quite the little engineer.
Can you tell me what this is about already?
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance, so I had to be sure. After our conversation, however, I can confirm that Aino is not involved in this case.
Traveler, could you help us clear up this misunderstanding?
Understood.
Based on our conversation just now, I'm guessing neither of us is the target the other is searching for.
I second that. And since our strategies were so similar, I'd wager we're after the same person.
Yeah, Paimon thought so too.
Well, I wasn't planning on dragging you into all this, but now that I appear to have gained an unexpected partner, I suppose I might as well explain.
Let's see.
I trust you,
I don't know.
Traveler.
We'll see
And
how I
Chevron
feel
seems to
about
be the
it
same.
when
With you here,
have a
we can
rerun.
avoid further
If she ever
misunderstandings.
has another rerun.
Agreed.
Miss Chevers and I seem to be here in Nodcry to reel in the same fish.
That's right. And the product we brought to trade is the bait. Of course, if I worked in the booth, it might tip people off. So that's where Navia comes in. I assume it's the same situation with Captain Beto?
So, does that mean your target is gonna be at the expo?
Yes, there's a good chance it's one of the buyers.
What about Nefer's golden rule?
What? No. I've done some digging into the head of the curatorium and where she stands.
No.
We can't let her know what we're doing.
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the Traveler involved because she anticipated this from the start. If the Traveler has someone to answer to, then we should go.
Fine.
Well, hopefully. Alright, let's teleport there. Because I think my Electro team is might be a little lacking. I'm still using I think Raiden. I have like a Raiden C2 and a Chlorinate or something like that.
Nefer, you here? Turns out, we actually do need your help with something.
Ah, Miss Yeon from Liyue and Miss Chevres from Fontaine. It's quite the honor. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner.
So you knew we were coming all along?
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come talk to me is another.
And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant
see.
coordination. You knew we trusted her enough to tell her the truth about our plans. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing she would do is bring us here.
How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiating table? Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. I had a feeling things could get complicated, so caution was vital. Rest assured, you will still be compensated as promised.
So, can someone explain what's going on here?
Yes, might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct? No better time than the present.
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but they seem to have gotten their hands on some kind of weapon, which has made them a lot more dangerous. The caravan transports have been helpless against their attacks.
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Conflicts between gangs have been escalating, with civilians getting caught in the crossfire. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry. Even with the Spina's help, we've been struggling to curb the fighting.
In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating on an international scale.
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much as a trace leading back to them, until their most recent operation.
Let me guess. Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from. And it pointed right to the not
I do love RNG.
Exactly.
So maybe I'll go with the overload RNG.
Well, weapons tend to be a hot commodity in a market with no restrictions. Say that the person you're searching for is in attendance. Does that mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you. Catching this person is my top priority.
How about this? In the spirit
I think
of being
my
a
Sara
hero,
is
you give us a
C6
bit of
though.
leeway to do what's necessary. And in return, we won't do anything to undermine the expo. All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the entire purpose of an event like this. The Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer, so we have a duty to uphold that principle. I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authorities while everyone watches. You said this was a negotiation, but you don't seem prepared to compromise.
Let's think about this. Maybe there's another way?
Only deals made through the expo are protected, correct?
Oh? Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo's scope, I would have no right to interfere. Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be followed. I want insurance, then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be part of all operations related to the investigation.
We have a deal.
I see. I don't know. I think I still might pull Nicole just because having another side raid to Bennett for your other team is always a good thing. As like a horizontal investment. But I don't plan on like pulling more constellations for Nicole. I try to be a C0 enjoyer if I can. Or I don't have enough extra pulls to go for a C2. Let's see. 50, that's max already. What the hell? What is this? Manage a fair. Two days from now, okay. Yeah, I think she's probably future-proof.
Within 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going.
Seeing how it took them 6 years to make like a Bennett equivalent. Maybe it'll take another 6 years to make a Bennett / Nicole equivalent. And hello, Terror. Let's see here. Go up there.
Wow! Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
It
does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It's evac.
It uses a remote guidance system.
My name is
I'll
evac,
let you in
or
on a
my
little
online
secret.
handle is the evac.
The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two. I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Paimon thought you were here for some, fishing. Wait, are these three?
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are these three preventing you from doing business? Let me get them out of your hair. Come on. Time to go.
Oh, do we have to?
Don't sweat it. They were just
Show me my
curious.
characters.
I'm happy to
Sure.
show them
After this cutscene.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work. Okay?
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
How much would it cost?
Not
I don't know about
a
getting an
single
ancient name, but it's probably some. If they do need to buff Bennett in the future, that'll probably be the most logical reasoning, or like logical course to take to buff Bennett.
It's a battleship, isn't it?
I'm from United
You
States,
should be bringing children on board.
Why not?
because
When
I don't
we
think
dock
Bennett
back
right
in
now
Europe to
is.
pick up supplies,
He's
I'll
still
let the
too
kids
good. I
on
don't
the
think he
harbor
really
come
needs a
aboard to
buff.
play. Boy, do they love it. If a kid from Lira can do it, why not
He's probably like
kids
on the
here?
bottom of the
A
list
battleship may as well
for
be a
characters
giant
that need
playground to them.
need buffs.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys. Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a
Yep,
playground.
Bennett is the goat.
If you're worried about safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious. That's all. I'll be sure to bring them over if we get the chance.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh? Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing. Did you reel in the catch of the day yet?
They're circling
Probably.
the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
I don't know if you can build Bennett as a main DPS, but
Well, that just proves my point.
at least like not
Something
in
like this would only see more use
not in the
for
current
you.
meta. Maybe like back then. I don't know
Except
about now.
you'll never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
It's coming this way.
But I feel like if they do buff Bennett, it'll just be like a very inty tiny buff.
That's mighty expensive.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on. There's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want.
He wants the shady
What are you
deal
implying?
under the table.
Cry's a big place. Surely this expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Search your ID. For what?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the
Oh, he
guild
wants to do it
can get a
under the
cut?
table.
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me,
though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here then.
Oh, dude, I'm a pretty casual for as a Genshin Impact player, so I'm like the last person you want me to rate your
Let's get elsewhere to
characters.
discuss our next move.
Oh, maybe I can show you my characters now. Alright, so this is my box right here. And then my artifacts is okay for the most part. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna search up your or rate your Flynn or Skirk. I'm a mega casual for on Genshin Impact. Stats. What stats do you want to see? Because my stats aren't like anything anything great, or I kind of just build. I kind of just like settle for whatever, as long as it's like passable, and that's pretty much it. So, what the hell? I have 108 crit rate right here. It's crazy. So yeah, nothing great, just kind of average. What probably my mom Wika is probably one of the better ones. A showcase. I don't know what kind of showcase you want me to show you. Every main DPS I have. Let's see. What would consider main DPS? I guess there's a Skirk, which I already showed earlier, and then Zabai, and who else? I guess Navia. I don't know. I honestly like. You're probably asking the wrong guy to do any kind of showcase. I'm mega casual in this game. And then what? Ayaka, I guess. And what? Coronet? Oh man, this stats is kind of awful. I'll be honest, man. When you say every main DPS, I don't even know what's considered like what's every main DPS I have. Most of the times I just put teams together, and I feel like if it does well, then it does well. And hello, Ayush Kumar. And I have Nefer. I guess you could consider that as a main DPS. Oh, her stats are pretty decent. And what, Kanish? is okay. And then what? I have Nouvelette. That looks pretty decent. I don't know if my Durin's even built. Yeah, it's using. Oh, he's not even built. I just have whatever this. Show my best team damage. How do I even show that? And then my Mavwika. So if you're asking me like to show like rotations and stuff, I'm the worst person to ask because dude, I don't even know how to do proper rotations in Genshin. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry, man. I don't know how to do proper rotations in Genshin. You're uh you're asking the wrong person. Nah, man. I'm gonna. I think I think that's all I have. That's considered a main DPS. Alright, but I think that's it, right? And then my Dilix is not even leveled up, and I don't think he's even you can even what's it called? His damage output is probably doo doo now in this day's meta. Nah, man, I'm not gonna do it. I told you. I don't know any proper rotations besides like maybe a couple teams. I'm probably gonna continue doing my events. Let's see. No, go to the ship.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
This isn't tabletop fruit, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain
Nah, I'm
Beto's
sorry,
fate was
Terry,
more
man.
enticing.
I told you I am not really good at Genshin Impact. I'm kind of a casual and don't know how to do like proper rotation, so it's I'm wasting my time and I'm also wasting your time to try to like show it off.
When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the Expo provides is just more red tape.
And I don't even know like where do I like show like proper rotation. Do I just go to like Spiral Abyss or something?
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened. And whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
In that case...
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has
The
a chance to
Raiden
react.
domain. No, I'm not gonna do it, man. Sorry.
Nowhere near enough personnel for that.
It's something I don't really want to do right now. My what I do want to do is try to get through this event.
Follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person
Why
would
not?
never show their face
I
for
think I
something
already like,
this.
kind of stated why I didn't want to do it. I don't know how to do proper rotations. It's a waste of my time and your time, and I'm pretty casual at Genshin Impact, and I kind of just want to do this event. Am I free to play? No, I'm not free to play. Like back then, I'd spend money on Genshin, but nowadays I don't the most I've ever spent on Genshin is probably the monthly and the battle pass.
To carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Notcry?
Are they having a fight?
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. Willingness to make concessions.
Sure, you can tell me whenever I do feel like you know, doing combat related stuff. But right now I kind of just want to get through this event.
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away.
See? Like two peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you will be involved in all our operations.
I'll probably be doing a Spiral Abyss like within 6 days anyways.
Then you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Sounds good to me. Alright. Yeah, you could tell me how to do rotations whenever I feel like, you know, doing any combat related stuff like Spiral Abyss and whatnot. But right now, like I said, I kind of just wanna do this event quest. Because I have like a rotations of gacha games. I played you know, Genshin Impact, played Wuthering Waves, played ZZZ, played Arknights Enfield, Mongol Star Dive, and also like NTE. No, I haven't done it. I have like 6 days, dude. Let's see, Abyss. Yeah, see, look, or 7 days. That's like more than enough. All right, see ya, Terror. I have a week.
There he is.
You really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from the secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yulong Wharf or Lumiduce Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
That's our cue.
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents. He's making a break for it.
The captain of the special patrol will take it from here.
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed.
Trying to escape? Allow me to show you the way.
What the fuck? That is one strong sniper shot.
Had enough? Then turn around. Out of steam yet? Cause I can do this all day.
just shoot his leg. Can I shoot his leg? Oh, I guess I can't. Damn.
My leg.
I guess that's one way of shooting his leg.
Still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are? If even one gets a...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over this.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you
Hello,
call me
GX.
boss will never not be hilarious. Wow! Nadia is something else.
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rusula can mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. This Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
Taylor Swift.
The rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken
This is the event quest that's currently on right now, or that's currently ongoing right now.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective
This event is supposed to end like what, in 5 days or something? Less than a week. So I kind of want to just finish it off.
People talk as well.
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Should we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents. We'll be in touch once we have the information. No.
Do I have Bina? Yeah, I have call him Bina.
Well,
Yeah.
that went a lot smoother than expected. Not a single one got you thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. That's not a bad story. If you feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Chevres will uncover something more interesting during their interrogation.
Excuse me. Are you the traveler? Yehoda needs you back at the expo venue as soon as possible.
Oh, it's the kids.
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Now let's get a move on.
Yep, I do have Columbina. She's somewhere here. Water. Ah, yeah, she's right here. Oh, wait. I just noticed her weapon's not fully enhanced. I don't think Columbina is a must pull. I think what you could probably use as an alternative is Ino. If you're looking for the lunar what's it called? Uh the reaction. You probably use Ino. But you know, having Columbina does make life easier. And I think that's what people were using before anyways. Uh
Oh, could this get any worse? Get it together, Yehoda. Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over. One thing at a time. All right. You got this.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. I swear. What happened? You're here. Please, you've got to help me, Traveler. A theft at the expo is gonna ruin the guild's reputation. A theft? How did that happen? You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here. Beto? Wait, that means...
yeah, according to this guide, for hydro application, you could use Ino, Kokomi, Nilo, Farina, or Shinkyu, or Yelan. So if you have any of those, you could probably use that as a replacement for Columbina. If you're just looking for the application.
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored.
But Nefer seems like she does need a llama, or else like the damage, Nefer's damage will suffer a lot.
Well,
But luckily, you do have llama, so.
Unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get them back as soon as possible.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we would be super appreciative. Do we have to tell her?
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just... Miss Yehoda... What are you three doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neff's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashwapati told us to come see your booth. It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about. Ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehoda for help, but then we heard about the ballistas being stolen.
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashwapati would do something like that, but... Ashwapati works for the guild. He has access to the storage warehouse, so he could get inside without the guards getting suspicious. Wait, so now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez. The guild is never gonna recover.
Her
You
face.
made those toys the kids were selling, right?
Holy shit.
They don't look like much
Yehoda
on
is
the
definitely
outside, but I bet
probably
they're hiding some
almost
serious
my
tech.
favorite character in Genshin.
He's a tech guy. Those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So, this just went from bad to worse. Uh-oh.
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Elon's radar. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Yeah. Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though. Right? No, of course not. But, how do I explain this?
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
Well, I promised I would. Besides,
I don't know when we'll Columbina have a rerun. At least there hasn't been any news about it yet. But maybe like if I were to make a prediction, maybe in 2 or 3 patches, whereas when Columbina will have a rerun. So probably like what, 3-4 months. Yeah, so this is like... Well, actually, no. I mean, I just did like a quick Google search, right? You know, take this with a, you know, a grain of salt. It is rumored that she'll have a rerun in June. But it's only a rumor. But I don't... But I don't believe that. So probably 2-3 months or 3 or 4 months is what I'm guessing. There hasn't been any official confirmation yet, but just going by like other characters or Not Cry's rerun, usually around like 3 or 4, or maybe like 3 to 5 months after their first release. But even then, like by that time, maybe you won't even want Columbine anymore, depending on like what's the meta. But if you do just want to like for completion's sake, then I guess pull for Columbina. I just like Columbina as a character. Am I free to play? No, I'm not free to play. I used to spend a bit on Genshin, but nowadays I only spend for the monthly and the battle pass.
This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashwapati?
Uncle Ashwapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little. He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert. Apparently, we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Notcry not too long ago.
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just reminded of something.
Oh shit, I didn't look at their eyes.
There was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None of the weapons survived. And so, in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of Eremites.
Yeah, Skirk's team is probably one of my favorite teams to use. It's probably the easiest team for me to use. And I just like Skirt's design in general.
Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush them. But if Ashwapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashwapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. It just needs some time.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle the seizure.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Seizure?
Hey, don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest can wait.
900 gems. That's like what? Is it 5 pulls? Almost like 5 pulls, I think.
For a bit longer, traveler.
Yeah, a little bit more than 5 pulls. Not enough for 6.
Just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashwapati. Come on, let's go meet up with the others.
Alright, let's see. Can I teleport there? Alright.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
I play in the North American server.
We're dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weaponry in his hands. If it comes to it, are you prepared to handle the worst case scenario?
Absolutely.
I'm playing the American server. Or the North American server, I don't know. The NA server, yes.
Yeah, we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some backup. So, I chose a few promising young Spina members to help out. Lorenz and I have got things covered at the expo.
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
I'm sorry, you can't come with us. You need to stay at the expo like we agreed. It's for your own safety.
We know. It's just... Do you really think Uncle Ashwapati is working for the bad guys?
wish I could answer that question, but it would just be speculation. And I work based off evidence.
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just left us here. He's never done that before. Maybe he really is working for the
We can't play
and
together.
was afraid of getting
I don't know.
caught.
There's not really much like co-op to do in
That means he must have been involved
Genshin.
in making and selling weapons
The
in the
most I
past,
ever
too.
do
Wouldn't that
is
make
just
him
go
a
to my
bad
friend's
person?
world and just raid their
That's
flowers.
not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and selling weapons. Doesn't mean they're necessarily all bad people. Really? The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in the past, the real question we need to ask is why. There's a lot we need to know before we can judge a person. In Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process in place just to make sure we get the right answer to that question. Yeah. Why would Uncle Ashpapati do something like that? How about this? I'll make sure that Miss Chevras and Miss Yinglong promise to bring your uncle back safe and sound. Then you can ask him yourselves.
Thanks, miss.
This situation is complicated and unpredictable. Isn't it a bit early to be making those kinds of promises? It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all, when the children get their answer, it will shape their understanding of what justice means.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
Ooh, part 3. I think this is the last part. Maybe? Let's check. Oh, there's 2 more parts. Okay. I already finished with all the attractions. Tales of Minnie. Oh, I need to do this too. Okay. Alright. Toys for children. Long stream? Possibly. I'm trying to tackle or finish this tonight if I can, since I have no work tomorrow. So I don't need to head to like bed early or anything.
Stop right there.
Did you GX, did you see the Genshin live stream? Are you planning to pull for Nicole or anything?
Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
Yeah, okay. And nope.
These records look suspiciously familiar.
Why is that?
Yeah. Doesn't seem very
Nicole sounds
coincidental to me
pretty good to me.
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? They were always careful never to leave a trail leading back to them.
What about
Once
Lohan?
They slipped up. They broke the case wide open. We found a cargo manifest.
Who's the OG go? Oh, you mean Bennett? Bennett.
It was a similar story on ours.
How I see it, it's like
And now that same
you know, since
manifest
I heard
shows up
Nicole is like
here,
kind of like
among the
a
records
side grade
left
to
behind
Bennett,
by Ashpapati.
you could have 2 Bennetts in your team now.
Unless it wasn't a slip
Because I
of
hate it
luck.
where I can only
How
place
does
one
the
Bennett
same
in one
group that
team.
left behind the 2 separate
But you know,
teams
having
and picked up
2
by
quote
2
unquote
separate
Bennett
law enforcement
to cover
agencies.
both teams, you know, that
If
sounds
you
good to
look
me.
now, it doesn't seem quite so accidental after all.
No. Almost
But
like
I'm
he led
gonna
us here
skip
on
Lohan.
purpose.
I don't think
But for what
I find him
reason?
too interesting.
Is this what Paimon thinks it is?
It's the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that does make him our thief.
I think like what my friend does, right? When when a new character comes out, he'll just like chuck a 10 roll and see if you know he gets lucky. If not, then he just save for whichever character he finds he really likes next time.
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was.
So yeah, he just chucks a 10 roll. You know, if it's early, then you know he's happy. If not, then you know,
That's a question for another
wait
time.
till
Maybe
whenever
focus
he
on
sees
where
a
he's
character
going
he
next.
likes. Alright, let's see the third one right here.
Look at how it's positioned. It was begging to be found. I think it might be for us.
I am kind of
Knew we would come here.
excited to see a Cryo Traveler
If he
though.
did, he's a more impressive opponent than
I hope
Let's keep going.
Cryo
We can
Traveler
work
actually
together
has a
and
gun.
debrief.
It'd be pretty cool. Even though I know like Cryo Traveler will probably never be meta, and looking at the other travelers, meta wise, they're pretty garbage.
It might not be what we thought at first.
You don't think he's working for them?
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately put us on his trail. This is looking more and more like the work of an independent actor.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, he's still our best lead. That would seem to be our last remaining clue. Let's do it.
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liwei Chishin, you certainly live up to your reputation. Within a single day, you were able to
Hello,
eliminate half
Diablo.
of the gang's forces. I appreciate the effort. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. So I suppose it's my turn to throw my hat in the ring. I'm just glad I no longer have to run. So, before my day in court is upon me, allow me to confess to my crimes.
Oh, so this guy's trying to like go on a redemption arc.
It all started with a Kashara War researcher, expelled from the academia for violating a taboo. He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't even worth a pail of water to quench his thirst. Could you spare some water? I'm a Kashara War researcher. If you need something, I could.
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you find yourself in the desert. Then, you're lucky to survive the night.
Are you mocking me?
No, son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays like you. Here, give me your canteen.
Do I read novels or manhwa? I do, but not as often as I used to.
You got somewhere to go?
Not really.
A lot of the manhwas that I read are from like Ashura Scans. I don't know if you've heard
Now you're talking like desert.
if you heard of them.
You could always join my
What's
band of
LOTM?
misfits.
What would I do?
Gather food, guard our water source, just like everyone else I've taken in. Of course, if you have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off. Every little bit helps.
Lord of Mysteries.
All I know is weapons.
Weapons?
Is there like a
Yeah, I love studying.
is there like a manhwa version of Lord of Mysteries?
Old ones, new ones.
Cause like how I get into novels is I'd read the manhwa, and then if I really like the manhwa enough, I go look for the novel and I continue there.
My lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost expert on all kinds of weapons. so I can invent even more advanced ones.
Like one of the novels that I'm reading is the Regress Mercenaries Machinations or something. That one is pretty good. And I have like some other oh, it's a novel and anime. Oh, anime I don't really watch as often anymore because what's it called? They take too long. It's like 20 minutes an episode, and I'm kind of like old now, so after work, I don't want to like watch anime. I kind of prefer to play games.
Protecting the people here. This scimitar in my hand is more than enough. The kind of weapons you're
But the
talking
Regress
about are
Mercenaries
overkill
Machinations
for a
is one that I'm reading right now.
Overkill? Really?
And then I forgot what's the other one. I mean, I gotta pull up my phone.
Learned how to protect the oasis from the sandstorms to prevent it from drying up. Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid conflict with other bands of Eremites.
Let's see. I am reading. What else? What's this?
Water, we don't have to fight off other desert folk. It's a real place to call home. There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much.
I'm reading the Return of the Iron Blood Sword, and
It's more than enough for me.
what was this called again? I forgot what's this manhwa's name.
Guess I could do some
Oh,
workshops.
the villain wants to live.
I've heard you Kusharoa scholars are handy with all kinds.
Oh, I finished reading Omni Sci. I forgot how to
You mean like
what's it called Reader's Viewpoint. Like I finished reading the novel like
It'll give them something to do.
maybe like 5 years ago.
Shouldn't get boring out here.
all right then?
But I've never read read the manhwa.
A Kusharowa
Yeah,
on the cutting
Omniscient,
edge of his field and
Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint.
acting twice for children.
I never read the manhwa, but I read the novel. The novel is really good.
Quite pleasant. The Eremites accepted me as one of their own, and all the children loved me. Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up.
Yeah, it's
It
very
changed
peak.
everything.
I could like
Don't rush me.
I remember I'll just read them at work, and I couldn't like stop reading it.
Nerve showing their faces back here. Sennaja, it has been a while.
Well, we have a right to this oasis too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it.
You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of dodge.
Oh, the beginning after the end.
Because I knew better than to discover.
I've read the manhwa,
Too long
but I stopped following it because I think
You abandoned this place. If we done the same to
like what made me kind of like drop a lot of manhwas is whenever they end their season, and then maybe if they don't come back, if they go on like a long break,
I bet they're only crawling back to us now.
it's
nowhere else to go.
most of the time I kind of don't follow up with them. Shadow Slave? I don't think I've read Shadow Slave before.
leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people. It's not worth spilling blood.
Like a couple of the manhwas I'm reading right now is the Regressor of the Fallen Family.
I didn't think much of it.
Let's see, I think it's called A Mercenary's Rebirth Among among nobles.
So normal life continued. Much unchanged. Well,
The Executioner. The Heavenly Demon wants
the academia, but
wants a quiet life.
your life's work behind you.
You know, the Regress Mercenary Machination.
I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and
And I think there was one more, another one I forgot. Oh yeah, the Demon King Overrun by Heroes.
as far as I knew,
Rise of the Fallen Kingdom's Third Prince.
technology within those mechanisms. But I was able to
I haven't read Shadow Slave. Is there like a manhwa version of Shadow Slave?
In effect, turning them into a weapon. Somehow,
If there's, I'll probably
the
check it
Oasis
out.
must have caught wind of it, because they soon started taking an interest in
Novel
me.
only? Ah, that's a shame.
Hope you don't mind me asking, but
Yeah,
is
I have to
that a
like.
weapon you're researching?
I can't like
Actually,
like novels. I have to be like led in by a manhwa.
All
That's
that
good.
knowledge going to waste out here in the sticks. What a
Oh, I
shame.
think the peak one is probably the Heavenly Demon Can't
do you
Live a
want?
Normal Life.
I want a
That
team
one
up.
is pretty peak.
The rules and red
Darn
tape
you, Amy.
that you've
Why are you
cooked up
coming
in
back
academia
at a,
make
at
me
this time?
crazy. You could take this
Oh, and
research
Kidnap
to the
Dragons
next
is pretty
level.
good too.
This thing stab, all you've got is a blueprint and a pipe dream. But what if you had access to the right funds and materials? What are
You
you
was seen the
suggesting?
lunch.
Me and my men can get you what you need. In return, all you gotta do is bring this sketch to life. We've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product. But this thing right here, the different bands of Eremites are gonna shell out more left and right to get their
I
hands
think
on it.
I've read a part of I Killed an Academy player.
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I earn enough more from these people to fund the research of your dreams.
Oh, I've read a part of extra Academy Survivor Skills, but it's one of those manhwa uh I didn't come back to or I kind of dropped because they went on a somewhat of like a break or a hiatus.
Their biggest enemy is the weather.
you've made a bad name for yourself around here.
I think the Academy player was the regression manhwa, right? Where the player went into a game, they met another guy that also played the game, but turns out that guy was killing off all the female leads, and he was gay for the main character,
Stay here building toys for kids.
and then
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
I think, and then he went back in time, and then the main character killed
What about?
uh,
You gonna back out?
the other guy.
You're really as money hungry as they all say, huh?
I killed the player story. Oh, then
It's just business.
yeah.
Fine.
I've never watched or never read Genius Blinker.
I'm done. I want out.
What are you talking about? We're making bank here.
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse to be an accomplice to all this any longer.
An accomplice?
Oh no, I was explaining the I killed the player story. The Extra Academy Survival Guide is I think that's where the main character
All the Eremites are interested in buying.
goes into a new world and goes into the body of like Edward or something. I think that's the main character's name, Edward, and he was like some kind of scoundrel, and then he was supposed to be like some kind of like mid boss that dies, and to prevent that bad flag, he started like bulking up and learning all these like life skills or magic, and then in return of learning them, he somehow like just started raising up all the main heroines. Oh shit! No.
How did this happen?
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kayem was that drove them off. Guess his enemies have been holding a grudge this whole time.
I've read the Greatest Estate Developer. I've actually binge read that in like 3 days or like 2 days. I've waited till it finished, and then I just read chapter 1 to whatever the final chapter. It's amazing.
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't the first time Senegem and his men had turned around and stabbed their allies in the back. Let's
Damn.
just say there was a good reason they had nowhere else to turn back then. I didn't chase after them or try to hold them accountable.
Lord as God.
All I could think
You know,
about
safety
was saving
first.
as many people as I could in a desperate attempt to atone.
That manhwa was probably is probably one of my favorite.
Were turned against us. The fate of this place was sealed. Even I could do nothing to prevent it. In the end, despite all the burning tents I rushed into, I was only able to save 3 children.
Which manhwa? The Greatest Estate developer.
Of my crimes.
That one's probably one of my favorites manhwa.
I've been raising them ever since, while attempting to hunt down the men who made them orphans in the first place. This confession is for the kids to read too. So, I hope you'll pass it along to them.
Yeah, it's very good.
They deserve to know the full truth of what happened. I know I'm in no position to make requests, but please help them find loving parents to take them in. Above all else, they deserve a true family. Back then, I failed to see this through to the end. But I won't make that mistake again.
Jeez, if this is true.
He's after the same target as us. And he's out for revenge.
He even lured us to Notcry to help him get it.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those ballistas now. If I'm right, this doesn't bode well.
Then we need to find him ASAP. It sounds like he's about to do something super dangerous. We promised the kids we'd bring him back safe.
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. This crime ring runs deep. There are still many other conspirators we need to track down. Oh?
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the trap that we set up.
Oh, snap. He's not working for them. So our original plan could have worked all along.
The meeting will be happening any time now. Quick, we need to head to the rendezvous point.
Alright, head to the rendezvous point. Where is it at?
Ashwapati. It's been a while, Senegem. Over a decade at least.
How did you find this place?
All these years. And the signal you use for the meetup point still hasn't changed. All I had to do was pose as your point of contact. And fish a time and date out of that scout you sent.
Useless bunch of idiots. Just wait until my backup gets here.
Oh, I think that might take a while. The Fontaine and Liyue authorities have your men locked out tight. Every last one.
No. There's no way the cops could have known we'd be here.
Unless Unless, of course, someone deliberately left a trail of clues leading them straight to the expo. That would be a different story, now wouldn't it? If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation, I doubt I would have been able to lure you here.
So now what? You gonna turn me in?
Nah, he's gonna kill you.
No. The authorities can have your men. But you're mine.
Is that for Tui Tech? Looks like your skills are as good as ever. Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all these years. But it looks like you still got it. If you want back in, we can work something out.
After everything that happened, what makes you think I would walk back in?
Because what's the alternative? You're not here for revenge, are you?
That's exactly what he's here for.
You convinced yourself you were one of them, huh? What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belonging is a losing hand. Better to cash out before you're in the hole. In the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh doesn't go to the righteous. It belongs to the one who knows how to cut their losses. Just look at me. When there's more to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert folk. When the opportunities in Fontaine are sweeter, I'm a Fontanian.
You think everyone is as much of a lowlife as you?
A lowlife? There's nothing Mora can't buy, Ashwapati. That includes prestige. You're talking to a renowned Fontanian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand banquet to the next. Nobody who counts would dare call me a lowlife.
Are you done?
Clearly, there's no reason with you. Fine. Have it your way. But if you want me dead so bad, why'd you come to face me alone? That wasn't the wisest decision now, was it?
Oh, don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower with me. You could have brought a whole army for all I care. These weapons will bury every last one of you!
Holy shit. Is he taking himself out too?
Are you crazy?
He is. He's doing a suicide attack.
Yes, that's the plan. It's high time both of us paid the price for our sins.
Mine. Get it! Start breaking his bones until he removes this barrier.
Hold it right there, all of you. Otherwise, I've got enough firepower to go around, too.
The Maison Gardiennage.
You got here sooner than I expected.
Hello, Shiv.
Ashwapati, you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the Fontaine courts. Remove the barrier and come with us at once.
Fontanian justice is too merciful for them.
Aren't there like missiles coming right at them right now?
Stubborn fool.
Can they really afford to just be yapping with each other?
Them. I have to atone for the things I've done.
What is it you feel you need to atone for? Weapons research?
You're from Liyue, right? Your ancestors were the first people to master the recipe for gunpowder. And yet, they turned it into fireworks and firecrackers that even children could play with. Surely, it's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. I hear that it's a very peaceful place to live for the most part. But me, I chose to use my research skills to create weapons of war that brought death to countless people and destroyed the only home those kids had. That's why I have to atone. Because I have blood on my hands.
much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless fun in this day and age, but they started out as weapons too, you know.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. They needed something a little more powerful than usual for purging evil forces and scaring off wild beasts. Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames, and the beasts retreated into the mountains. That's when people started repurposing fireworks for entertainment purposes. The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose to make toys instead of weapons. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place. Only then did we have the luxury of choosing to turn them into toys instead. It's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people are as bent on destruction as the evil forces and beasts faced by our forebears, whatever tools they have at their disposal end up as weapons.
Time is running out. Please.
Those are some like slow ass moving missiles or projectiles.
I think we can find a way of repurposing these ballistas for the children's amusement.
Yeah, serves him right for picking on kids.
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
Yeah, this is a pretty good cutscene. Or like the animation is pretty good.
Captain, we're in position.
Prepare to intercept! On my signal!
Ah, turn with this fireworks.
Fireworks cell. Oh.
Recording mode on. Has this always been part of the show?
Jehoda.
No funny business.
I never imagined the Guizhong ballista could be used for something so...
If you'll agree to come with us and answer some questions, it would be a big help to our investigation.
Of course. You'll have my full cooperation. I know I'm guilty. Just not sure of the precise crime at this point.
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case like yours would have Fontaine's top legal experts scratching their heads. As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be getting away with this. So at least you can take some solace in that. I know. There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the trial will be a public declaration of their crimes and the punishment they will receive. The victims deserve that much. Considering the alternative was them dying in obscurity to a revenge killing with no one left behind to tell the story. This looks more like real justice to me.
I guess you're right.
Nice. Alright, let's see. I think there's an epilogue. Yup. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Alright, I'm back. Let's see.
What do you think they did with Ashfapati in the end? Let's go ask them
It's probably gonna be a happy ending. Like he's gonna be drop on all charges or something.
Now that we are on the other side of this incident, I suggest we put any remaining questions to rest here and now. The Voynich Guild won't be responsible for any disputes remaining after this meeting. Understood. Well, there's been no serious harm to me or any of my compatriots. And with the arms dealing operation closed down, I've achieved my strategic objective. I'm happy to let the Fontaine authorities process the culprits from here on.
I appreciate your flexibility. I'll need all of them in my custody to proceed with the case files. As for you, given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect the boss of the Curatorium might raise some objections if I insisted on bringing you into custody as well.
Then what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to destroy a certain signboard in Nasha Town.
Is that an official confession, officer?
What I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against Ashvapati. He stays here, and in return, you don't seek damages for the signboard. Sound fair?
Deal.
Huh. That went surprisingly smoothly. I figured it was gonna be a whole ordeal.
Uncle Ashvapati,
They told us the whole story. Everything you've done. Even so, we still want you as our uncle.
But
If you'd been less trusting of the promises these men made to you back then, and left some weapons for your own people to defend themselves with, maybe things would have turned out differently. The way I see it, your crime wasn't the weapons research itself. It was failing to use that knowledge sensibly, to protect the ones you cared about.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Well then, what are you waiting for? The chance to atone for real is staring you right in the face.
Children, from now on, I will protect you with my life.
Traveler, Yeilong, on behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working with you both. I wish you all the best.
I have plenty of other business to attend to, so it's probably about time I got going as well. See ya.
Looks like you're a free man.
I guess, but even if they won't arrest me, I still have a lot to answer for. I joined the Voynich Guild with my own agenda and nearly ruined their reputation. Are you really gonna let me get away with that?
After you joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you lied about nearly everything. Everything except your desert origins. That turned out to be true. I actually consider the desert my home too, so I was interested to learn who the real Ashvapati was. Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a story it is. Granted, the final chapter caused us a fair amount of trouble. But hey, sometimes that's the price you pay for a good ending.
Are you serious?
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the guild. Not after all the rules you broke.
I completely understand.
I'd recommend that you take these kids back to the desert.
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict since as far back as I can remember. But your story offers a glimpse of a different way of life. Maybe there really is hope for peace in the desert. The Sumeru of today is a different world than what it once was. With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the helm, who knows where the possibilities end? Maybe you could rebuild the home these kids once knew.
I'm flattered, really. But that was a lifetime ago. sure the sandstorms will have buried any last trace of that oasis by now. Sure, we could put up a few tents and call it a settlement. But what then? It would be a brutally harsh existence. There's no way around it.
Why she's just in the background here.
There's always a way. Hello, my dear customer. Why don't you discuss your needs with me? If you can join it, you can buy it.
So Mora is the answer, huh? All right. Say I wanted to buy a hometown for these children. You telling me I can buy that from you?
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her sales pitch. Sure can. Huh? Ta-da! I present to you one magical gemstone created by none other than the renowned mage Alice herself. Simply plant it in the ground and a spring will instantly start growing. Before long, you'll have yourself a fully fledged oasis. And the best part is, it's designed to work flawlessly, even in the most arid and sandiest of deserts.
What the?
Huh. Looks genuine to me.
Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Notcry Trade Expo. Turns out it's more than just marketing hyperbole. Still, surely a treasure like this must cost the world. As much as I'd love to buy it, I don't think I'm the kind of clientele you're looking for.
Actually, this could be your lucky day. The mage who tasked me with selling this insisted on setting the price herself, and she priced it as whatever keeps the kids happy. Needless to say, I could have found far more lucrative options. But alas, none of them would be worth breaking a promise to a mage over.
Whatever keeps the kids happy? So what is that in Mora?
Good question.
You know, for a kid, he sounds too old. Or his voice doesn't match as a character model.
You bought back your hometown through nothing but your own hard work. I think that would keep the kids very happy indeed. Wouldn't you agree?
Deal!
Well, this was a strange turn of events.
I think it's safe to say that this was one of the more memorable trade expos.
Alright. I think that's pretty much it, right? Let's see, what's this? Oh, I just had to do...
If you want to drum up some business, all you gotta do is holler, and everyone on the first floor will be able to see you. Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor, which not bad, huh? Thanks to the spot I saved you, you guys will be drowning in business before you know it. Your point being?
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression against database. Confirmed. Analysis suggests that Yehoda hopes we will return.
Hello, Rio.
You bet I do. At least Robo-Girl gets it. Okay, how do we do that?
Generating proposal. Complete. Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop, I will reserve the seat closest to the hallway for you.
Hello, Jordan.
This seat provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from the kitchen. It is also free from window glare
Yeah,
and
I
sits in
can
proximity to
I
the
can
teapot.
see that this is your first time in my chat. How you doing?
A most enjoyable dessert sampling experience.
Is this your idea of a fair trade? Are you kidding me? That spot's usually reserved for me. I'd never let you take it if I didn't have my dessert budget to consider. What's going on? Yehoda looks upset. All right, I'll level with you. Since I saved you such a great spot for your booth and all, could you
I've been good.
lend me some technical
Just finishing up
support?
this Genshin event.
Please?
How about you?
Technical support? This year's expo is way bigger than ever gotta be more shenanigans going down too. I know, surely you have some kind of contraption that can, like, scare everyone at the expo into compliance or something. As the manager, I need something I can fall back on in case the you-know-what hits the fan. Let me think. If things escalated that far, shouldn't you just report it to Nepper instead of trying to deal with it yourself? Well, yes, technically speaking. But if, for example, it was somehow kind of my fault to begin with, I'd probably be better off solving it myself on the DL. Remember those 3 kids? Well, that punk who was harassing them wasn't just some random nobody. He was
Oh,
just
sounds
the one
good.
that got picked to
Yeah,
save
usually
There's
when I'm
only
tired
the
from
people here who
my
aren't
work,
happy with the booth situation.
I take a break by like
Now, obviously,
probably playing some
you don't have the
games,
guts to pick a fight with the
laying in
Lineage
bed
Guild
and
directly, but
reading
apparently
some
they at least
manhwas,
have the guts to
or just
harass 3 kids outside the
sometimes just
confines of the
eat.
expo.
Just sit down, relax.
Problem is, I'm not really supposed
When
to
we
get
eat
involved
dog,
with anything that
I
isn't
don't know.
related
I don't
with
eat
the
dogs.
expo, so the whole thing would kind of be
Mr.
hard to
Washy
explain
Washy.
from
Is
there.
that a Family Guy reference?
What I did?
I feel like it's the Family Guy character.
You sure know how to make life hard.
Jehoda.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like we need to be smart about this.
I'm trying to start stream but can't manage the schedule.
Just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch.
You guys just have to like
This option
yeah,
meets
manage your
the
schedule
requirement for an expo-wide
a little bit better.
intimidation strategy.
The Clink Clank
Paimon
Crisis
annoying.
Control Switch.
I think Paimon has been better. I think early day Paimon was a lot more annoying. Now current day Paimon has kind of mellowed out. How do I manage my schedule?
Really? So what actually happens when you activate it? You'll find out if it comes to
I don't know.
but I'm
Usually I would wake up, then go to work, do my 9 to 5, come back home, then run any errands, and then eat dinner, and then if I'm done with all my errands by that time, I stream. I boot up the stream, and that's pretty much it. So I don't have like any secrets to managing my schedule. Alright, let's complete. Hopefully you'll start soon. Yeah. How busy's your okay, run me through your schedule. What's your day-to-day like?
It's her, the boss of the Spina di Rosula. Huh? Uh-oh, things are about to kick off. What are you worried about, Yehuda? Shh, don't you see him over there? Parasol Lady's the head honcho of the Fontanian underworld. Rumor is she pulled the crumbling organization back together and avenged her father with her own hands. Oh, we don't want to get on her bad side. An eye patch over there is a merc captain from Liyue. She has a fleet of her own that sails the seas. Most people know to steer clear. I was worried this expo might not be big enough for the 2 of them, if you catch my drift. So I kept their booths far apart. Looks like they wound up meeting in the end, though. You don't think they're butting heads?
Oh, so it sounds like your schedule is not it's not like set, meaning that sometimes you work in the morning, sometimes you work at night. Yeah, I see it's kind of chaotic.
Can't go far in my line of work without hearing about the
president of the Spina di
Yeah,
Rosula
my
or
schedule is pretty set.
Avian
Just
duelist
work
at
from
the
my
Fontaine,
regular
thought I'd make some friends
like
since the
9
opportunity's
9 to
presenting
5
itself.
job. Then
Plus, now that the
everything is like
travelers
kind of
arrived, I wonder if
clockwork.
these ladies might just agree to coming aboard for
But
a
I can see how, like, you know, if you work in the morning
You're too kind, Miss Bailey.
or if you work at night, when you come back home, it's kind of, you might be too tired to stream, and then you'll be sleeping throughout the day.
Where you come from, and she was worried you might, butt heads.
Is that so?
I guess like if you work in like in the morning, right, and you don't have anything to do after your shift,
Anything we can
then
do to
maybe you
help,
could schedule like a
just say the
stream
word.
here and there.
Well, here you have it. Nothing to worry about.
These people are your friends. How was that even thought?
Yeah. What's 17? I play like a lot of action RPG gotcha, so you know you'll see Genshin, you see Wuthering Waves, Zen Zone Zero, Arknight's Enfield, Mongol Stardive, and I'm also playing Neverness to Everness, so I have like a wide variety of action RPG gotchas. So it's not like I only stream Genshin. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna stream like Wuthering Waves or something. Check out the anniversary patch.
She's always the seller who we get the highest number of complaints about.
Complaints? Every single Mora I make from this expo is 100% legitimate. I've never broken the rules, and my prices are entirely fair. If people regret their purchases and want to grumble about it behind my back, that's not my problem.
I played Peak before. I played Peak with friends.
I know. And
It's fun.
with
We've had like some good moments there, but we're kind of like burnt out with Peak.
It's just, could you
We played like I think
find a way?
we played Peak like maybe like 2 weeks straight, and then we burned ourselves out.
50% off.
But this was before like the patch where they introduced like a new what's it called?
Sound good? Jeez, what a bargain.
I guess like a new area.
Works for me, I guess.
It's not domain. A new environment or whatnot. But I think we went up through like level 4 or 5. Let's see. Do I need these? Okay, these still gives gems. So I kind of want to do them.
Have you been to the Clink Clink Krumkake Craft Shop's booth yet? They're selling blueprints for a machine. With everything Uncle's taught me, I bet I could build one of those thwack and smack defense spots. We should buy a blueprint.
Sounds like a waste of money to me. We should be spending our expo earnings on more important stuff like clothes.
But Uncle said the
Yeah,
most
my friends and I would like to play a lot of I guess you could say like friend slop games.
I hate to break it to you.
Like 100% Orange Juice is really fun. Peak is really fun. I don't remember. Castlevania, or not Castle Crasher is pretty fun.
It won't be nearly enough to buy yourselves a blueprint. I doubt it'll even cover your new clothes.
What else have we played recently?
Hi, traveler. I came here to make sure you kids stay safe. So listen carefully. If you want to look around the
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
that's fine. But you need to be extremely careful when talking to any strangers. Okay? A lot of crazy people show up to this expo. Both sellers and buyers. You don't know what they might be capable of. So if anything happens, don't try to deal with it yourselves. Call for me right away. You got that?
Yahora's really serious about looking out for these kids.
Well, it's kinda my job. I'm supposed to be the one in charge. Oh, just take a look around. This booth is the only one being run by a bunch of kids. If there's anyone out there aiming to cause trouble, you can bet they'll start with the weakest target.
Oh, it's you two! Been a while, hasn't it?
Wait, you know this guy too? Okay, I'm slowly starting to get why Boss Neff asked you to help me out.
Ah, you must be the expo manager. Was there something you needed from me?
Nope, just checking in. You're just selling a few ordinary items, is that right?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Okay. I mean, we've got people selling toys this year, so why not?
You seem confused. In the right environment, ordinary items don't have to fetch an ordinary price, you know? I'm sure I'll meet someone at this trade expo who recognizes their hidden value.
Cool. Well, you do you. I'm certainly not gonna stop you.
What about you, friend? Care to do some business? Well, to be honest, I spent most of the ones in my inventory to purchase this batch of goods. The ones you see here are just for decoration. But I'm confident that I can make a killing here, so I'll be sure to make another batch of Box of Marvels should the opportunity arise later.
Wait, that's a familiar face. Isn't that Viswava?
Why, if it isn't the Traveler. Knew there'd be some big names here.
Let's get the official business over with first. Unfortunately, you're the first seller at the expo to receive a complaint. We've received word that the muskets you're selling are a few shots away from turning into scrap.
Well, yeah. It's written here plain as day. Muskets for sale. Condition extremely poor. The internal grooves have been worn away and the ammo might be damp. Best practice is to pray that it doesn't explode before each use.
Wait, so you weren't speaking in code to cover your tracks?
Code?
Yeah. Sometimes people bring stuff that needs to be kept on the down low, so they dress it up as junk beforehand. Happens on the black market all the time.
You're overthinking things here. This stuff really is junk. We were just gonna scrap them, but my superiors thought we might as well try and make some more off of them. And who knows? If the prayers are answered and the gun ends up firing a few times, the buyer hasn't totally wasted their money, have they?
Guess not.
I mean, a weapon on the brink of ruin that's still capable of considerable firepower. Doesn't that just scream black market to you?
Yeah, but who would buy something like this?
Maybe collectors who don't care if it works, and desperados who don't care if it explodes.
Fair enough.
to the treasure hoarder booth.
The treasure hoarders have a booth?
Yep, every year. This is the largest legal black market in all of Teyvat. The stuff they dig up is perfect for a place like this.
But can one person really represent their entire organization?
No way. Treasure hoarder is just a catch-all title. Their internal structure is crazy complicated. The thing is, the members who'd apply to set up the exhibits used to give themselves ever more highfalutin titles. You know, to boost-spire confidence. Over time, it became an unwritten rule that each expo can only have one treasure hoarder booth. The different factions usually duke it out beforehand for the right to take part.
To be honest, I see myself as a member of the Fruity Order first, and a treasure hoarder second. Of course it does. The Fruity Order is known far and wide for its heroic deeds.
The Fruity Order's a familiar
What's
name
up,
around
Darkness?
here,
What do you
at
have to
least.
tell me?
They've been winning the Treasure Hoarder Expo rights for a few years now. Although, this guy's a new face.
Hey, Thorf. How's it going? See, I'm just doing my Genshin event. You're quitting YouTube? Oh. Why is that? Everything's going well. Just trying to finish this Genshin event so I could not worry about it later.
Exhibitor's demands are ridiculous. What's wrong? This exhibitor is apparently selling some rare Natlanese artifacts. And he's making some extremely unrealistic demands about how he wants them stored. I know the contract says that we're responsible for storage, but I'm sorry. It's unreasonable to expect us to meet these requirements.
Unreasonable? These are rare and very fragile historical relics we're talking about. You can't just move them into a warehouse to mining.
What do you mean you lost everything, Darkness?
So, what exactly do you mean?
Oh, you did this with the. I mean, right now I'm not too sleepy, but I do like I do like it that it's voice acted, so it doesn't feel too much of a drag. I hate it when I'm doing these kind of event quests and everything is just like non-voice acted, and I can't. There's no like skip feature or anything. Then I get kind of sleepy.
Sir, we don't forbid exhibitors
You never get
from
subs.
offering drink samples.
Oh, dude.
Any
I'm
samples
like,
you offer are at your own risk.
that sucks, but I'm also the worst person to kind of like ask for advice regarding subs and whatnot, because my channel is pretty dead. I'd be lucky if any of my videos get like 1K views, but Darkness, you just gotta keep on working, man. Like
all the taxes and tariffs would send the prices skyrocketing.
just work hard and eventually someone will notice.
That's where my connections come in.
Put in the effort.
With me, you get Mondstadt wine.
YouTube's big, man. It's not like it. You don't get like instant gratification.
Hey, you can't go around asking people questions like that.
I mean, like, you know, if you're quitting, then you lost your dog. Damn. see, grab that. And am I done here? Please continue to be part of the Trade Expo. You never know. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, having your pet pass away definitely feels bad, man. Oh, I see. There's like part twos in some. Have I tried NT? Yeah, I've tried NT. I've finished with all the main story quests on NT. They help you get subs. Oh, I mean, you just have to like pivot your content to do something that's not, pet related, right? NT is good. I'd probably say it's in terms of like 1.0 like launch, right? It's probably like top 3 for me launch wise.
Hey, you three. What are you doing here? There should be at least one of you manning the booth at all times.
Accessing booth operation logs. Analyzing.
Yeah, sorry, Darkness. I don't know what to suggest there, man.
Ati soon followed to try and stop them. Finally, Rhea came to mediate between them.
I keep telling you, we don't have that much Mora to spare.
I just wanted to have a look. What's wrong with that? Guys, seriously, stop.
I think what I like about NT is
Here's the thing that
is
even if
the
you could afford to buy
the story presentation and the cutscenes are very high quality. They have like a lot of modern like jokes and quips. The story wise, I think it's kind of like I think in my opinion it's kind of all over the place. But I try not to be too critical with 1.0 stories because 1.0 is how I take it is like the storytellers is trying to introduce you to the world and also the cast. Um, I do like that the main character, like the story doesn't revolve solely around the main character, because there's a lot of gacha games where they just focus on the main character and it feels like the other characters they don't really interact with each other. I think like Wua for instance. The story feels like it just revolves too much around Rover, and we don't see any interactions from the other characters. Yeah, it's somewhat like watching anime. But yeah, I think probably the story is the weakest point in the game so far. But I do like that it's in a urban setting. You know, running away from cops is kind of fun. And then there's also a lot of like horizontal content in the game. A lot of the like action RPG gotchas or just open world gotchas. The issue they have is once you finish with the main story, right, and you finish like exploring the open world, there's like really nothing much to do except wait for the next update. While in NTE, there's all these like horizontal content. Like you could go to the city tycoon. You could manage your shop, race PvP, play mahjong, fishing. I like to fish while I watch video on the side. So it's like really chill. So I think like having like the co-op aspect, like having like PvP does help with the replayability of the game. Like I think I don't know if you play Arknight's Enfield. Arknight's Enfield has, in my opinion, kind of like low playability because after you finish with the main story, you unlock your facilities, and then you build you update your build, right, your factory. Then you're just like, wow, what do I do here, or what do I do now? And then Arknight's Enfield kind of just becomes like a you log in and do your daily type stuff, type game. And that's not like just in Arknight's Enfield. That happens also in like Genshin, also in like Wua. So I think NT does a really good job in with the replayability factor. So I think like a lot of so it makes me realize like maybe to make these open world gotchas or just like action or these gotchas more replayable is just have like these kind of like fun mini games where you can uh, kind of like PvP or co-op with friends or random people. Like the heist is pretty cool too. So I'm looking forward to and that's like even without events, right? So I don't know how busy NT will be when they actually do events.
Ah, traveler. Paimon, how do you do? That's our secondary goal. To put it in Mr. Flintz's words, it's important for Lightkeepers to spend some time on the land of the living every once in a while.
That sounds like something he'd say, yeah. Are you interested in these musket
Also, like with the banner is also really good too. 100, like no 50/50, no like 75/20, like all that crap
Oh, I'm well aware.
is pretty
The
good.
sign makes that quite clear.
Pretty good for the wallet. So just waiting to see if they give out like
Because it brings to mind a picture I once saw.
to see if they're like generous with their like pull count.
The Tui officer who fought alongside them. The weapon that the latter used was identical to this one.
The Tui teamed up with the Lightkeepers?
That's not unusual. I've heard similar stories from our older members. The owner of this musket must have been a hero who stood against the wild hunt as well. But why would you sell a hero's firearm?
That's just how the rules work on our end. Everyone agreed to it. Whether it's a no-name sergeant like me or a renowned hero. Our equipment is to be collected and redistributed once we're dust on the wind. The stuff that's usable is given to new recruits. And the scrap is sold for whatever price it can still fetch. That way, we can at least put it towards feeding the grunts, you know? Better than following them to the grave.
Huh. I think I'm going to buy this musket, Mr. Flint's.
Hope so. I hope that you know NT does really well.
Of course.
Like NT just pops off, and future gotcha games take note of NTE and kind of step away from the 50/50 system for their banners.
So what's the situation in need of mediation?
This person's been glaring daggers at me from behind since she arrived. Hey, you! I'm a member of the Fruity Order. You hear?
What a coincidence.
I don't know if you tried Mongol Stardive, but Mongol Stardive is a pretty fun game too. It's a it's an action RPG gotcha game that came out almost a month ago. It's kind of like ZZZ, like yeah, it's like instances and whatnot, and the story is very lighthearted. It's like watching an anime too. It's not a story to be like taken seriously, and there's like a lot of comedic moment, and it strays away from the usual like amnesiac MC.
So what I'm getting is that this guy's an imposter.
But the end game is really grindy though. Like when you're trying to gear up your characters. So if you don't like grindy games, then maybe it's not for you. But the game has been enjoyable. It also has the same like banner rule as ZZZ, where well actually no, ZZZ's weapon banner is not 100% guaranteed, but for Mongol Stardive, both the weapon and the limited character banner are 100% guaranteed.
Can I join?
We can't make trouble at the expo. Voynich Guild rules. Once it's all over, meet me at the harbor in Nashua.
Mongol Stardive.
All right,
It's by Netmarble, so I don't know if you have any stigma against Netmarble. But it's a chill game to just, you know, play around
This guy
if
is
you have
only
nothing
been able to
else to
keep his
do.
head in his booth because the Fruity Order took care of any rival factions.
Yeah, so
But if there's one thing the treasure hoarders have in spades, it's sore losers. Since our order has proven untouchable so far, they're sure to find easier targets to vent their frustration on.
but yeah,
So
Mongol
look
Star
after
Dive.
those kids.
Story is funny. Combat is great. Gameplay wise, like my experience on the PC has been like buttery smooth. I've never experienced any kind of like frame drops. I think in NTE I had some like frame spikes or drops during some cutscenes, sometimes during combat, and also like in the overworld. I don't think I want to do like everything, because this last one doesn't even give you any gems, so I'll probably stop there. Rapid current. Let's see. Have you finished all everything you can do in NTE, or are you missing some stuff? Because I've had like a content creator friend. He finished everything. Like he cleared he cleared all the side quests, explorations, and everything. Then that's insane. I barely finished the main quest, and I think I did one of the side quests. But man, I'm not a side quest kind of guy. Like usually, if it's not voiced, I'd want to like just try to skip this. It sounds like a picture taking event. Oh, it is a picture taking event. Okay. Okay, this shouldn't take long, right? Let's see. Alright, I'm just gonna go with Farina. During certain theme shoots, a viewfinder will appear. Please ensure that the camera remains within the range of the viewfinder from start to finish, while moving the characters to touch the guiding lights. In the final cut, the camera within the viewfinder will replace with a specially invited actor. Okay. Uh, oh, that's it? Can we not dash? What is this? Oh, okay. I actually don't see like what's the point of this event. Oh, I see what it is. Okay. Can I get a frontal shot? I don't want to see the back. Fuck it. Oh, I don't get this. Here? No?
Forest, protect us.
Oh, hello, Jordan.
Leave
Do we point down? Point down?
protect us. Leave this place. Your colorless land. Leave this place.
Huh. So whenever he points up. There you go. Welcome back, Jordan.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Alright. Thank you. Alright, here? No? Okay, maybe we spit fire in front. Right here. I don't know, because I usually don't stream like a lot of multiplayer games. I stream like gacha games. So maybe if there is like co-op, then yeah, we can play together. But games like Peak and whatnot, I usually just play them with my in real life friends. Oh, I can't even unlock this yet. What the heck? Alright, well, pretty much done here. Am I done with all the events that I need to, or am I caught up? Let's see. So I'm caught up with that. Done. I'm finished with this pretty much. I need to do Stygian too. Shit. Okay. This one I still have like a month and a half. Okay, so I'm pretty much done here. I guess what I'll do next is just spend my resin. Yeah, I use it for the it's an avatar or it's Himiko from Hongai Star Rail. I'm a pretty well I don't know, I can't say I'm a huge Himiko fan anymore, but when Honkai Star Rail came out, I really like Himiko. I liked her design. I also like that she's a big coffee fan. Back then, I loved to drink coffee. Not anymore. Not much anymore. But I just didn't know like what other profile pic to use, and I've been using this Himiko one for like the longest time. Alright, we can go claim our rewards. But Jordan, I'm actually gonna probably end stream here. It's about like 3:30 a.m. over over here, so it's getting pretty late. But at least I'm done with all my. At least I'm caught up with Genshin, for the most part. So I'm probably gonna stream like Wuthering Waves tomorrow. I wanna do the anniversary patch. Alright. But yeah, Jordan, I'm gonna end the stream here. And I don't know if you're still here, Emmy. I'm gonna end the stream. And you too, Thorf. I don't know if you're here or not. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Probably gonna stream like Wuthering Waves tomorrow. And good night.